Hey guys, thank you for listening to Cliff Notes and Storylines. That's what we got for you this week. Don't forget, please subscribe. It definitely helps the reach, the numbers, and the channel's growing. So I want to thank everybody who has hit that subscribe button. Let people know, hit it, and we're all good. Okay, Cliff Notes. Eli Tomac, he's your point leader. He is, God, he's looking unbeatable, guys. This is the type of Eli where we go, oh my God, how come he hasn't dominated for the last 10 years? This is a generational type talent. But this is right when he has those Eli moments, the Levi or Elito, or he does something silly or goes first to 10th. Is he going to do it again? I don't know. I don't think so. I truly believe this year's different. He looks happier. He looks more comfortable on the bike. But until he actually proves it, this is when these things happen. So it'll be interesting to watch that. Chase Sexton looked good, salvaged a podium after a weird Triple Crown race. He's only 11 points out of the lead. If Eli has any of those moments, he's put himself in position to be there just in case, and maybe he's going to be in it for a while. He looks really good. He's clearly the number one guy at Honda. Jason Anderson, my God, he's his own worst enemy, or his mechanic is for not tightening the radiator cap in San Diego. If you take away all the mistakes he's made, he would have a giant points lead right now. He'd be the guy, and we'd all be talking about 2018. My question is, he's made these mistakes, he's been fast, and he hasn't capitalized. I mean, with this many good guys, there's not a lot of weekends where you're going to be the best guy, and he seems to have squandered a few of those. So we'll have to see. Malcolm Stewart, coming off his first podium for Husqvarna, looks really good in the Triple Crown. But my question is, can he do this for an entire race, for a full main event? Not a 12-minute, a 20-minute plus one lap. I don't know. The verdict's still out. I mean, he can, but I don't know. And I also heard, they've been having bike problems with that new Husqvarna / KTM. His suspension guy must have got his working pretty good. But then also there was an injury. He talked about an injury to his foot. So there's a few things around the Malcolm Stewart camp. But, God, that'd be cool. I really want him to get a win. He's close. Yeah, hopefully, maybe this is the week. I don't know. So it goes to Anaheim, 3 races at Anaheim, go figure. And then it goes back east after that. I'll have to check and see where the schedule is, but I don't recall. But that's when they start to go back east. Justin Barcia. He's still racing? Exactly. He's been somewhat invisible, not a whole lot going on with Barcia, not threatening for wins. Hanging around. I mean, he's not too far out of the championship. He's still ahead of Cooper Webb, Cooper Webb. Oh boy. Okay. So this was my preseason pick for the title. I'm sorry, that bike sucks. He is not getting along with it, and I'm sorry. I'm with these top riders. When you have multiple guys that can't ride the bike, it's not the riders. 2 teams, neither of them can get it dialed in. So. I mean, Malcolm looks pretty good with it, but he didn't know what he had. I mean, last year he was on the Yamaha. These other guys, they had a different KTM, and they're probably trying to get that same feel, where Malcolm's probably been able to just say, well, I didn't know what that last KTM felt like, so this is all I've known, so let's just make this better. And sometimes that's actually an advantage of what you don't know. And then there's Ken Roczen. I'm sorry, guys. I love Ken Roczen. Hats off, kudos. I'm not going to say anything negative about him. He's a pillar of the sport. Enjoy him. I hope he gets another win this year. I don't know if he will, and I don't know if you'll see him after that. Marvin Muskin. This KTM bike sucks. I don't know what else to say. It doesn't turn. It doesn't get through the whoops. It's just, they are struggling with it. I don't know. I mean, you can't blame Webb, Muskin, Stewart, Wilson. You can't blame all the guys. Like, at some point, if they all suck, it's the bike. Yeah. And then Dylan Ferrandis. Boy, he's so fast. He's the fastest guy in qualifying at Arizona. Cannot get a start. Has a big get off in the 3rd race. Doesn't finish. What do you do? I mean, at this point, you quit talking title with Dylan Ferrandis. He has now become, let's just see if he can win a race. He can. He's capable. We know he could because of his speed, and he's literally got everything but the starts. But you can't put yourself in 10th place, especially at a Triple Crown when the races are only 12 minutes. So I don't know. Maybe he'll get a win. Maybe he won't. It all depends on if he can get a start, and if he gets that start, does he make a mistake? There's too many good guys to be able to make mistakes up top. Aaron Plessinger, once again, I'm just going to say that KTM is struggling. They're having a hard time with that bike. Until they figure it out, none of those guys are going to do very good. You might be able to overcome a little bit, but it's reminiscent of Yamaha a few years ago. It sucks. Doesn't mean it's not going to get fixed. I'm sure they'll fix it. I just don't know when. So, 250s. Christian Craig, he's your guy. That's it. It's his series. He has overcome adversity like nobody else. He went down in the first turn at San Diego, got in that pile up, got third that night. Then he has the big crash at Anaheim on press day, manages that, wins that race. And then he's dominates 2 of the 3 races at the Triple Crown, and we all know what happened with Vince in the second one. I mean, Christian went down the hallway. He hit him so hard, he flew. It's his year. He's still, all that's happened to him, and he's still there. He's got an 11-point lead. Or actually, he's got a, 8-point lead. Sorry, but either way, it's his title. Hunter Lawrence looks really good. Got his first win of the season at the Triple Crown, and I owe him an apology because I did say I didn't see where he could find speed to win at a Triple Crown because they're shorter races. He manned up, got in there, rode his ass off, went fast, and got away with the win. I mean, he did get a little bit of luck, but anytime you put yourself in those top 3 spots, you're going to get luck. You put yourself in that, you earn that win either way you do it. Michael Mosiman, he's not earning stuff. I don't even know what to say. He got his win at San Diego. We thought that was going to be where he built momentum, but it's the same guy. And now that the field has softened up a bit, he seems to be getting worse, and I don't know why. I don't know. Hopefully they can figure that out over there. Joe Shimoda looked pretty good. He had a podium last week, but he's also another guy who's very, very frustrated, and he wants to win, and he's not. So, yeah. And then Vince, watch for the opening of the series this week at Anaheim. They did an interview with him, an exclusive interview. They're not doing, MCR said no interviews this week. I chatted with Tony Alessi, and I really wanted to talk to Vince, and I just wanted to, because I don't know if you guys have saw the other video I did, but I think he gets a bad rap. He does do some dumb stuff, but everyone does. But I don't see why he gets vilified so much worse than everyone else. Even if he does twice as much as the other guys, he's still, like, I don't know. Everyone comes down on him a little bit too hard, and I'm not justifying that pass on Christian. I'm sure Vince would tell you it was a dumb move in hindsight. Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see what he says, and he did send a heartfelt email to Christian Craig. I doubt Christian probably wanted to read it, but Christian's going to have to play that game, be nice to him, because he's trying to win a title, and the last thing you want is drama. And he's on a mission, and he can deal with Vince another day. So anyway, guys, thank you. I appreciate it. We'll keep these coming. These are just quick storylines, cliff notes, and make sure you subscribe and drop your comments down below. I'll answer questions if there are any. So, peace.